Good day everybody, my name is Jockey and today we're looking at the Elgato Stream Deck. And I know this one has been out for a while, but instead of looking at all the things that everybody knows about, I'm going to be looking at a few things that a lot of people forget about, which for me kind of makes it worthwhile to actually get a Stream Deck, as a lot of people think it's only for streamers and it's only to change scenes. So let's get into that. Now the Stream Deck is no new addition to the Elgato family, and the Stream Deck has actually evolved from the normal 15 key to a 6 key, a 32 key, and even a Stream Deck Mobile, which is just a mobile app with a 15 key Stream Deck on your mobile device for you to use wirelessly, and it is at a monthly cost, which is actually very cheap compared to actually buying a Stream Deck as is if you want the physical device. Now, I did make a video on the Stream Deck Mobile, so if you haven't checked that one out, I'll leave a link down in the description below for that, or you can click up here somewhere to go and check that video out. Now, if you want to go out and actually buy a physical Stream Deck, they do start at $99, and then they kind of go up, which does make the Stream Deck a more premium item. And I think even everybody at Elgato will agree that the Elgato Stream Deck is not really made for your starter streamer. It's not for someone who's just starting out with this, but rather someone who's been spending a while in the industry and kind of has built up to a point where they are buying more premium items for their stream, and that is when you start looking at a Stream Deck. Now, I think one thing a lot of people do forget, and this is kind of going to be one of the first points, is that the Stream Deck is not just made for streamers, but actually has a lot of uses for people outside of streaming. Even if you're not even close to the streaming scene, you can still use this. Now, even though the name is Stream Deck, there are so many uses outside of streaming that you can use the Stream Deck for. Now, any program that you may use that has a lot of different macros and things, you can use the Stream Deck for that. And the Stream Deck actually works on all the Adobe programs. So if you are an artist and you use a lot of Photoshop, or you like to edit a lot of photos and you use Lightroom a lot, or if you just edit a lot of videos and you have a lot of these shortcut keys, you can actually add all of those keys and tools and things that you need onto the Stream Deck in different folders if you want. So you can have a Photoshop folder, a Premiere folder, and inside of those each have their own tools. And every time you edit a video, instead of either remembering all the shortcut keys, you can just click a little button on your Stream Deck and that will change the tool for you from, let's say, a cut to a normal drag tool. Or if you're in Photoshop, you can have different tools for either erasing, for creating masks, all those things you can use on your Stream Deck without you having to remember all of that, or without you having to actually go and find the tools that you're gonna need. Now, because the Stream Deck has the little LED panels behind every button, it's easy for you to create little images that depict which tool is which, so you don't have to guess which button does which or remember that button 3 adds the pen tool. Which rather you can add all of those tools, all of their images, onto a little image that you place on the Stream Deck. And that way you can just look down at the Stream Deck and you can just click the button that you need. Now, while we're talking about adding images to the Stream Deck, I think a lot of people have forgotten that you can actually go onto Elgato's website, where they've made a web page available for you to create your own Stream Deck custom keys with a lot of icons and things already available for you to use, for you to just drag into their little area, which means you're always going to get the correct size. And once you've made a template that looks good in that area, you know it's going to fit on your Stream Deck and you know exactly how it's going to look. Instead of actually going onto Photoshop, or if you don't have a program like Photoshop, trying to struggle using something else, you can just use the one that they've made available for you. And I'll leave a link to that website as well down in the description below. It's really easy to use. You just go in there and you select the pictures that you want, the color that you want for your background, you save it, and you just start a new one every time until you've actually created all of your images. Now, if you still don't want to do that, I have actually made all the images that I use on my Stream Deck available for you guys for free to download, and that is in my Discord server. So if you guys want to go download that, all you have to do is join the Discord server, and a link for that is in the description below. Go join the Discord server. In the free stuff section, you can go there, you can download all of the images I use for my Stream Deck. And of course, if there's any other icons that you may need, please feel free to tell me. I can add those for you as well. And also all the free music that you can use on your YouTube videos and on your streams are also there for you to download. So in the same section on the Discord channel, be sure to check that out. Let's move on to the next point. Now, another thing I think a lot of people forget about is multi-action events, which can range from a ton of things, but if you're doing it in transitions, for example, you can have different scenes go off at different timings to create very seamless looking transitions, even though it's not just a simple transition between scenes, but rather 4 or 5 different actions going off to make it look as if it's very seamless, with cameras fading in at different times, etc, etc. Now, apart from just multi-action events, you can also use your Stream Deck on third-party companies as well. So if you have LifeX beams, or if you have Philips Hue lights, or any other of these fancy lights, you can actually control all of them with your Stream Deck. And so you don't only have access to control like key lights and stuff like that. If you have some of these other companies as well, you can actually use your Stream Deck to control those lights, the colors they are, the brightness. All of them are available to download. There's a huge list of things you can download, and you can even use it on your Spotify. So I think a lot of people forget that the Elgato is not just for Elgato products, and it can be used with a lot of different companies as well, as long as they actually have the program available for you to install on your Stream Deck. Now that we're kind of done with all the functional things that the Stream Deck can do, the Stream Deck can also save you a lot of time by actually integrating with your Twitch and your Twitter accounts, and it's very seamless and very easy to do. Now, all you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your Stream Deck and you're gonna link all of your accounts so that you can actually have access to all of those accounts via your Stream Deck. Now, if you have a stream with a lot of commands where it either says something funny or it does something funny on your stream, or if you have commands that just link people to different places like your Twitter, your Instagram, your Discord, and you have all these exclamation marks, and if you don't want to go and actually type them out or have some of your mods or someone else type it out, you can actually add all of those on your Stream Deck, which is just a button that you press, which then sends a message on behalf of you on your Twitch, and then that triggers the actual command. Now, another way you can actually save time is if you tweet out every time you go live before you stream, you can easily, with the push of one little button once again, connect your Twitter account to your Stream Deck, have that make a manual tweet, which is, hey guys, I'm live, come hang out, link to your Twitch, whatever it is you tweet out before you go live. You can save that as a little message on your Stream Deck app, and with the little push of the button, have that tweet actually be sent out without you having Twitter open, without you even going into Twitter and typing anything out. With the push of a button, you can easily tweet that out, and that could save you a lot of time in the long run, especially if you're running late, or especially if you're just about to start. You can sit down, you can have all these things ready, and you can push a few buttons and have all of these actions happen without you having to worry about going into all of these individual applications and things and having those happen. Now, for me, those are mainly the big ones I think a lot of people tend to forget about when they think Stream Deck. I think a lot of people think that if they see a Stream Deck, or if you have a Stream Deck, you just have a macro key that does things like scene changes, changes your voice, and does a few other things, when in fact the Stream Deck is actually so much more powerful. And if you actually go in and dive deep, you can have a Stream Deck do so many cool things, and you can have it do so many functional things for you that help you save time and make your streams look so much better if you actually spend time to do a little effort and not just do the main stuff like scene changes that are very simplistic. Now, I know I missed a whole bunch of things that you can actually do with the Stream Deck, so if you have anything that you would like to add, leave it down in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys have done, which are kind of out of the ordinary for a Stream Deck, or that not a lot of people do. I'd love to see those, so leave those down in the comment section below. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot, and for you guys to like it really just pushes it through the algorithm. And then also, if you guys want to come into my Twitch channel, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoon. If you guys want to come in there, tell me what you guys are doing with your Stream Decks, or if you just want to come and hang out, link to that is down in the description below as well. And until next time, guys, cheers.